This is Outnumbered. I'm Andrea Tantaros, and here with us today, Sandra Smith, Harris Faulkner, Kirsten Powers, and today's hashtag One Outnumbered. Welcome.
Well, yeah, it's great to be here.
We're very happy to have.
I'm excited to be here.
You
watch Outnumbered?
My kids are excited to be watching this. Yeah,
all four of your kids, right?
Absolutely, and hopefully doing really well.
Good luck.
I know.
We want to hear the stories from her on how you met, and it's gorgeous. All right, let's get right to it. The Republican race for president about to get even more crowded.
And ultimately give us a stronger nominee.
So you're not fearful that the growing number of GOP...
I think that we're going to have a very good debate. These are quality people that are, I think competition drives excellence, so it's a good thing.
Yeah, you know, one of the ways in which you do stand out with the polling is your ability.
Because in today's new economy.
Yeah. So speaking of reaching out to different groups, there's an African-American passing all the Republican candidates, and Rand Paul so far has been the only one to go. And
designed to help one group versus another. I think that the message we've talked about.
Two people who may be a Perry who's jumping in today, but also, what do you do to combat that
in the country? I was a majority leader, majority whip, speaker, country behind in a rapidly changing 21st.
It's about you, though, just as a person and kind of getting to know you and what you want.
Which had no money, but they found jobs. My dad became a bartender. Policies, but also dramatic changes in the world. Technology has changed jobs. It's eliminated jobs that people once did, and they did 25 or 30 years ago. My dad would have had to become needs because these changes have been very disruptive.
They have. All right, and we're also going of poll numbers that show that Hillary's favorability rating.
Advisors are putting her in a very delicate position. I think she's going to struggle with it as a result of this.
Clearly, the GOP field sees her vulnerabilities because you wouldn't think that you'd see so many people, you know, jumping into the ring unless they thought that they could get Hillary Clinton. You've identified
that people are going to have to answer is challenges. It certainly has challenges, but it's also about incredible opportunities. There are millions of people around the world, and I believe Hillary Clinton and her whole party, for the most part, is going to struggle to convince Americans that they are, and I think she's going to struggle, and her party is going to struggle to convince Americans that.
Question about something that's making news today. So there's this report, right, that she's now going to Hillary Clinton's
costs associated with having to open up these facilities. But if you look at most states now across the country, you can opportunities to vote. Most states have that already. I'm not sure the federal government needs, because in many instances, depending on when the election happens.
Issue and Hillary Clinton. I mean, do you think she's too old to be president?
I don't making $9 an hour to make $30 an hour. And that person has the skills at that an hour to become a paralegal, making $60,000 a year. I actually know someone that made that journey. But if on weekends, on your own pace.
Senator, there's a lot of questions, of course, around Hillary Clinton.
Putting all this information on there, including internal conversations about public policy of a sensitive nature that will now, well, you know, it actually.
I was hoping you'd say
I like, you know.
Who do you listen to?
Well, I don't know. Listen to, yes.
All right. I bet you're a better dancer than Hillary.
Watch a little bit of what's happening at the lectern. This is Addison, Texas. We were anticipating this, and as we have with all of those